Question number 1. If a is greater than b and a squared minus 2ab plus b squared is equal to 169, what is a minus b? So the one thing you need to know, when you see this, you have to recognize that this is just a minus b squared. Because remember, from your sheets, x minus y squared is x squared minus 2xy plus y squared, which is the same thing as that. So you have a minus b squared is equal to 169. So what do you do? Get rid of the square, take square root a minus b is equal to 13. So 13. Alright. If a is equal to 63% and c is 3/8, which of the following is the closest equivalent to the ratio of a to c? Alright, so we need to remember that 63% is the same thing as saying 0.63, and 3/8, same thing as 0.375. Since 1/8 is 1/25, you multiply it by 3. So it says the ratio of a to c. So a to c is equal to 0.63 divided by 0.375. Use your calculator. Answer is E. Alright, number 11. If 4 times the square root of x plus 2 divided by y minus 3 is equal to 8y, what is x in terms of y? So you're pretty much just like you're solving for x. So all the y's have to go to the other side. So this is pretty much simple algebra work. It just takes a while. So let's get started. 4 square root of x plus 2 divided by y minus 3 is equal to 8y. First things first, you have to move this to this side. So how you move this to this side? You multiply. Okay, and then how you get rid of the 4? You divide by 4. So now you divide all this by 4, divide this by 4. So this becomes square root of x plus 2 is equal to, this reduces down to 2y. So 2y times y minus 3. You distribute the 2y, so it's 2y squared minus 6y. Now how do you get rid of the square root? That's right, you square it. You square this. So 2y squared is 4, y to the 4th. 6y squared will be 36y squared. And then 2 times 6 is 12, times 2 will be 24. Y cubed, and then you're left with x plus 2. Take 2 to the other side. So x is equal to 4. So it's B. Alright, number 5. There are 5 cyclists in a race. The first place finisher receives gold, second silver, third bronze. How many different permutations, keyword permutation, are possible for the medal winners? So of course, how many people can win gold? 5 of them. If one person already won gold, you have 4 left. How many ways of those 4 can they win silver? 4. So you already have first and second. How many people can get third? Well, there's only 3 left, so 3. So 5 times 4 times 3 is 60. The answer is 60. E. Alright. If A plus 2B is equal to 10 B minus A is equal to 2, what is the value of B? Alright, this one I'm going to do two different ways. One, plug in the number, and another one, purely algebra work. Alright, so we have A plus 2B is equal to 10, and B minus A is equal to 2. What is the value for B? So we know we had to solve for B, so we need to get rid of the A's. So replace A with B. So the easiest thing is to turn this one. So B is equal to 2 plus A. Oh, sorry. Negative A is equal to 2 minus B. Distribute the negative. A is equal to B minus 2. Plug this into the first equation. So b minus 2 plus 2b is equal to 10. Take the 2 over here. The b's combined will be 3b is equal to 10. It's equal to 12. So b is equal to 4. The answer is D. Now let's just do the plug-in method. Let's plug in. I told you always plug in the middle number c, because that'll be able to tell you if you have to go up higher or lower. So 12. So plug in 6. 6 minus a is equal to 2. So a has to be what? 4. So this is 6, and this has to be 4. Plug it in this way. 4 plus 12 is not 10. So you need a lower number. So now you pick either D or E. You plug it in. Let's say you pick D, and then you do it, and you get D's the answer. So whichever way you want to do it, the plug-in method or the algebra way, so you're going to get a right answer. But I think for this example, the plug-in method was a little bit faster. Alright, if a perimeter of a square is 28, so a perimeter of a square, I know my square this is not perfect, but whatever. So the perimeter of a square is 28, so that means each side has to be what? Because the square has equal size, so 28 divided by 4 is 7. So at 7, that's 7. What is the length of the diagonal of the square? So this thing right here. So we could do Pythagoras theorem, or if we remember our little trick, if two sides are the same, then the hypotenuse is just the side times square root of 2. So since here we see both sides are the same length, then there's just going to be 7 square root of 2. But if you do the Pythagoras theorem, it's going to take you like a minute and a half. So this would save you a minute and a half. So it's a lot easier. Okay, 17. In the figure above, DA and DC are tangents to the circle, the center B and points AC, respectively. If angle ABC is 2/7 of ADC, what is ADC? So this is ADC is 1 unit, and then ABC is 2/7 of that. Should label that 6. Okay, so one thing you have to remember, when a point is tangent to anything, it means it's perpendicular to that point. So it's perpendicular, so this is 90 degrees, so that's 90 degrees. Alright, and what figure do you see here? It's a 4-sided figure, so you see a quadrilateral. So the angles inside a quadrilateral has to be what? 360. But you already have 90 here, you already have 90 here. So you have 360 minus 90, which is equal to 180. So you have 180 left. Okay, so these two angles, when you add them up, have to equal to 280. So let's add them up. So it's x plus 2/7 x is equal to 180. X is the same thing, 7 over 7. So 9/7 x is equal to 180. So multiply by the reciprocal. 7 or 9. 9 goes to 180 20 times. Right? Yes, 20 times. So you have 20 times 7 is equal to 140. So x is 140, because remember we're asking for ADC, and we labeled ADC as x. So x is 140. Alright, a photographer is arranging 5 photographs in a row from left to right. From display, how photographs will be used. So this is just the permutation again, which is 5 factorial, or 5 times 4 times 3 times 2 times 1. Plug this in, you get 120.